Thank you for listening to Lone Star Community Radio. This program was broadcasted and recorded live from the LSCR studios in downtown Conroe, Texas. Lone Star Community Radio is supported by listeners like you. Donate and sponsor today. For more information on getting involved with Lone Star Community Radio, contact us at lscrstudios@gmail.com or visit us online at www.irlonestar.com.
Welcome, everyone, to Texas Songwriters Alliance Audio Impact on Lone Star Community Radio. I'm your host, Alex Lozano. And before we get our show started with our special guest, Celeste Marie Wilson, she is a fantastic singer-songwriter. We have our shows that we recommend every weekend, so let's go ahead and get that going. First off, I want to talk about a show, not this weekend, it's January the 23rd. Celeste Marie Wilson, our special guest tonight, is going to be at MB Speakeasy in Old Town Spring. No cover charge. She is a fantastic singer-songwriter. Y'all are about to hear. That's a Thursday night early show. Starts about 7 o'clock. Then Friday, we have the Zach Tate Band live at the Katie's Bar in Baycliff, which is there over not too far from Santa Fe. And then the number one country bar in Spring, Texas, Rowdy's, has Tyler Tillman also, and Peyton Howie. She's a singer-songwriter well known around these areas. Saturday, the world-famous Hunger is playing at Sawyer Park this Saturday. And then a really, really big show I want to tell you guys about at Warehouse Live. This is going to take a minute. Camp Y2K 2000s with the headlining band Kerosene Shores, Saturate, Downfall 2012, Lunara, is playing. Also, Victims of the System, System of the Down Tribute, Para Leaf, obviously says it itself, Stellar, which is the number one Incubus tribute band. I want to say a shout out to Brandon and Heather Barroso. And the singer of Kerosene Shore, Eric James. He's also the owner of one of the best tattoo parlors in Houston, Demon Inc. He does very good work over there. And Saturday, another upcoming band y'all need to check out called Sasser. They're having their debut CD release party at White Oak Music Hall, and they have friends with them. Another great band, Lucid Illusions. Need to check them out. They're really amazing. April Company, Midnight Beverage, Elevator Days, and Ya High at the world-famous White Oak Music Hall. And then also Saturday, we have Honeycutt Southern, Aviate, Figure Below, Kismet at the House of Blues. That's my boy Sean West from the band Aviate. Then we have Tame, the Land and Iron Maiden tribute band, and Supernaut, which is a Black Sabbath tribute band, at Pub 529. And then we have a brand new place opening this coming Sunday, the Rusted Horseshoe Bar and Grill in Spring, Texas. And then here in our own backyard every Sunday, Marshall's Tavern, just right down the road from us, is the open mic held by Sadie Williams, who plays with a Kaleidoscope band, and just really, really a great weekend of music. We are here with the one and only Celeste Marie Wilson, and I had the pleasure of meeting this young lady at a Houston Songwriters Association showcase at Dan Electro's, and her wonderful mother, Missy, and we were talking and stuff, and she was the first artist to go on, I believe, right? Yeah, you were the first one to go on, and she got behind the piano, and let me tell you, this girl can flat out sing, great songwriting, good management. I actually had the privilege of jamming out with her with my bass player, Jonathan Francis, at their house. They made fajitas that were amazing, and she has this antique 1933
baby grand
piano. That's a baby grand?
Yep.
It looks pretty big for a baby. It's a big baby grand piano. Beautiful. And even though it was a little off, you made it sound really, really, really nice. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself? And I have a few questions for you, but I figured let you get us started.
Well, I've been doing this professionally for about 2 years now. completely kind of on my own, completely independent. Trying to think what else would be super important. Lived in Texas my whole life. Never lived anywhere else.
Lucky girl.
Well, I visited other places, and I was
Scared
like,
you.
Maybe I like this place.
Smart girl.
And still trying to figure out exactly what genre I am. A bit of everything,
Yeah.
but I sound very Texas. I just won 3rd place for the Texas State Songwriter Championship in the Fort Worth Stockyards.
Wow. Impressive. I saw that. Well deserved.
Thank you. I thought I wasn't going to win.
Right.
I was surprised.
Hey, you podium. You got a bronze medal.
I was
you
completely
know?
shocked. I was sitting there. It's like, I was so ready to lose and be very polite about it.
Yeah,
and then I
course.
was like, oh, no, you were calling me up on the stage on purpose.
Right.
Is there somebody else here named Celeste?
That's right. It's like you looked around. It's like, no, it's you. It's you. No, that's good. That's good. Well, it's well deserved. I think at that showcase, I think you were only allowed to play like 4 or 5 songs. Do you remember how many songs you were allowed to play? I think you got to play 5 or 6.
I believe it was 4 that I
4.
played.
Okay. Well, we're going to have you do some songs here, and we just
7.
cannot wait. And you're going to get to do at least 7 of them. And I know a few of your songs go by pretty quick. Let me ask you. So I know for a fact that your dad was classically trained and almost got a scholarship on the piano. So the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. Now, I want to... was your father's name Wayne?
Yes.
Oh, wow. I can't believe I remember that. I'm in the music business. Hold on, Alex.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God. Hey, Wayne, your fajitas, most excellent. We're going to bring over shrimp next time, okay? So, yeah, we had such a blast getting to jam with you and improvising, and you were sounding good over some of my original stuff. I got to tell
Thank
you.
you.
I mean, were you digging some of it? I mean,
I
you felt
was.
like it's kind of different.
It's always fun to jam.
Yeah, it is. It really is, especially when you're having something cold to drink and eating fajitas. You know, that never makes it bad. So I guess it was your dad that put the piano in front of you first, and the love of that. I mean, that and your
Actually,
mom.
it was my parents had the belief that everybody had to have an instrument when they were younger that they must learn.
Oh, okay. Yours
Like,
was piano.
It was just period of discussion.
Right.
And so my brother learned guitar, my sister learned violin, and I hated the idea of any stringed instrument because it hurts your fingers.
Right.
And so I was looking at everything on like the list of what was taught at the music school, and I was like,
No drums, no tuba.
drum. If it was going to hurt my hand, I didn't want it. And I was like, I'll do piano because it's not going to hurt my hand.
Oh,
Such a
piano
lie.
fingers.
It does hurt your hand still, but in a different way.
Right.
It's not cutting into you with some evil
copper wiring. Bad stuff.
Little
Right.
did I know I was going to have to learn how to play guitar.
Right.
So I kind of came and bit me in the butt.
Oh, and by the way, with her own money, she bought this amazing Epiphone Les Paul, a beautiful sky blue.
It's so pretty. I can't wait
Gorgeous.
to play
It
it.
sounds good. I know you jammed a song, one
Yeah.
of your new songs that you just said, I
It's
got a new
never-
song.
It's
Check
never
it
been
out.
played anywhere out yet, you know?
Right.
It's still...
You ain't broke her in
it's still
yet.
I haven't broke her in yet.
Have you
She's
named
still
her yet?
baby. I think her name is oh my gosh.
If
I had
not,
the name. I'm trying to remember it.
I've got one if you want to hear mine.
Let me hear yours because I have a list.
Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
Bluey. Anyway, but so was it a teacher? Was it? I mean, who's the one that gave you? When you first saw? I mean, who's the one that? I guess that was your dad. Really was a big inspiration for that.
He was a big inspiration, but I didn't know I was going to do music until I was like 19.
Yeah, until
I was going to college for English.
Right.
And I had already been published as a poet and everything. And I just had this moment where, like, I won't get into it too much, but like life had handed me a bunch of lemons.
Right.
And I was in like just like a really bad place.
Sure.
And I was writing and everything, but I was just like, I need to take a chance on myself and do this thing that I kind of wanted to do, but I just wasn't sure about. And I was in the studio one time, and nothing had ever felt that right before.
Mm.
Like, I'd done all these different things before. I played piano, but this meaning.
It becomes a part of
words.
you. It becomes like a
Right.
child or a brother or sibling. It becomes very personal.
And
So
you
yeah.
get to like, it's so different than other storytelling methods because you've got maybe 200 words.
Right.
And so you have to find a way to tell a story beginning, middle, and end
Right.
in that short of time with a chorus repeating, a chorus that needs to change meanings every time you sing
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
And it was just like such a huge puzzle that like keeps your brain moving. And every time you sing it, it means something different to you.
The journey
Yeah.
is a part of the process, you know, like I do a lot of improv stuff because I'm the world's slowest songwriter in the world, and I won't just use lyrics just to fill it up. And I mean, seriously, there might be a Guinness Book of World Record for being the slowest songwriter, but I want it to be right. I want to say something that is relative and sounds cool all at the same time.
Right.
So sometimes Kimberly will film me without telling me. You know, she says, "Yeah, but you say some cool stuff and then you forget it." And I was like, "Okay, that's true. That's very, very true." But yeah, I saw you when you played there at Dan Electra's for that showcase, and I was blown away. And I was like, "Man, I got to have her on my show."
Thank you.
Lone Star Community Radio, and you know, we are trying to produce this Audio Impact Festival here in downtown Conroe. So if anybody knows any really great original bands, bring them by and stuff. And oh, by the way, there is a big chance that Celeste and her mother might be running their own stage. Oh, what is this? Listen, she's 21 years old and has her own record label. What's the name of your record label?
Little Dipper Records.
Little Dipper, you know. So yeah, you know, just like the beautiful stars that surround her house at night. We couldn't believe, you know, your house and how beautiful it was, and it's just such a great time we had there jamming with you and stuff. Tell us a little bit. Oh, so your dad took me up to the gym and was so proud about showing me the very first video you ever did on this big old super maximum room man cave. You know, let me turn you on and play some Pink Floyd, and then I want you to hear my daughter's first ever song. I'm like, oh, let's check it out. So that's awesome. How many songs have you written so far in the last
Over
2 years?
200.
What's that?
Over 200.
200
Mm-hmm.
in just the last few years?
There was a while where I was writing a song a day. I don't even have them all recorded. Some of them I've
That
lost.
is absolutely bananas.
I write a lot. I've always written that much.
Who are your, in no particular order, who are some of your biggest musical influences? In no particular order. Or you can order.
Or I can order.
in that particular order.
When I was younger, I really liked rock. I was like 5, and on
Who
my
are your rock
iPod,
bands?
AC/DC.
I'm thinking Mom and Dad are
gosh.
jamming to some AC/DC and some rock pretty hard back
Yeah.
in the day.
I loved Queen. I loved Led
Freddie-
Zeppelin. I had a
Freddie
bunch of Led
Mercury,
Zeppelin. Yeah.
Robert Plant. Yeah, you're in good company there.
I was a huge Swiftie ever since she started. First
Right.
album out, I was a Swiftie.
Mm-hmm.
Always been a Swiftie. I'm trying to think who else that was like on my iPod Touch. My little pink iPod. I guess it wasn't an iPod Touch. It was just an iPod. The mini ones.
I thought you
I'm
might.
old.
And you know who one of my favorite is? A female artist, and she's so talented, and she can act pretty good too. Is Lady Gaga. I saw her in A Star Is Born, and I was like, you know, I wanted to find fault in it, you know, because I'm
Right.
a Barbra Streisand fan, the original Star Is Born with Chris Christopherson, and I saw that with her and Bradley Cooper. I was like, man, I mean, how do people make themselves cry like that, you know?
You're like, she proved me wrong.
I have to watch Extreme Home Edition before I should cry like that, you know. And they move the van. It's like, oh no, you got allergies now. That's awesome. Oh, who's so those are any other musical influences besides those big rock names? What about singer songwriters?
I
gotta
had
be a
a
few
lot of
more.
like Bob Dylan stuff.
Wow. Have you seen the new movie yet?
I haven't. I'm not a movie person. I never watch TV or movies. I'm so boring.
No.
I don't know.
okay.
It's just sitting still that long.
Right,
Like
right,
I can
right.
sit through like a 14-minute song or
No,
something.
trust me, I have the attention span of a fly. I can
Yeah,
relate. I
but
mean,
these-
we don't force ourselves to go to the movies, but we go. The ones that we go to have the seats that go out, and it's
Oh,
almost
fancy.
like your mom. Yeah, there's just big seating, and they're very limited. Some of them won't hold more than 40 or 50 people.
Yeah.
And because we have crazy night hours or hours we can, like she doesn't have to go to work on Friday, so that could be our double Saturday, kind of like that.
I like to go to the movies with my sister, and then
who is also very talented.
She
Tell us a
is.
little bit about your sister.
She's
This
a
girl is a great
photographer.
photographer, and we get this festival going. We're gonna definitely have to hook her up with a press pass and let her run around.
She's such a wonderful photographer, Lisette Wilson. Her studio name is SETI Studios.
Oh, okay.
So she owns her own photography studio.
Your sister's giving you a shout out, girl. Represent.
She does so many of my photos. She's such a good team member.
Let's talk about a big key to your success. Your mom, Missy. She's an amazing young lady. Very, very cool, But I know last night I talked y'all's head off a little bit, and y'all caught y'all in the middle of something, but I'm such a jabberjaws. But no, your mom is pretty awesome, and you can just tell how much she loves you and supports you, like Mama Bear.
No kidding.
Yeah, she's something else, Is there something that why don't you tell us some stuff that you think some of your fans would like to know about you?
Well,
they
I
might
look
not know.
almost exactly like my mom when she was my age. She
Okay.
looks like literally.
Right.
If
You've
you
got
put a
those
high school
pictures.
photo of her next to a high school photo of me,
Oh my
I don't know
gosh.
who's who.
Right, you're like twins.
We're twins.
Right, right.
And I've honestly a very similar personality to her too. So a lot of times we can sit there in a meeting or when we're talking to someone, we'll look at
finishing
each other.
other's sentences.
I know exactly what she's thinking.
And what she's gonna say.
Yeah, we'll be next to someone, we'll look at each other like, oh,
do-
we really like them, and we know
Yeah,
without saying a word.
That's funny. Do you ever tell her, Mom, don't waste your breath? I know what you're gonna say.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm like, I know.
I know.
Like we just get in the car and we're sitting there dead silent, and we're like, no, I know.
It's almost telepathy, It's like she did carry you for 9 months, so there's a bond there. I do that a lot with my mom, but it's not usually a good thing. It's usually
I try to do it with my brother sometimes, but then we're actually thinking two different things.
her brother, which is very cool. Quentin, big shout out to you, right, Quentin?
Quentin Wilson.
And he plays the guitar a little bit, right? He plays
A
the
little bit.
guitar, and he made some bad-ass dessert for us this past Saturday.
Best cook you'll ever meet.
What did he make for us? A creme brulee?
Yeah, creme brulee.
Ooh.
You wouldn't believe what he can cook.
That's awesome.
He can cook, and he's an economist. So,
Right.
I
Right.
don't know.
No. Well, I tell you what, we get this thing going with the Audio Impact Music Festival. You got to get him to help
Yeah.
run the stage and just be a part of it, because you could tell he loves music too, and he wants to participate. He's just that kind of guy.
Yeah, he's always trying to help me.
He's a team player, and he loves his little sister. So it's like,
He was overseas last year for his master's
right.
in Dundee, and I would I'd text him my songs.
Oh my God.
I'd be like,
and I could tell he's a brain. He's smart.
He is.
Smart young man.
he's smart. He came up with the name of one of my songs, Run and Hide. I couldn't figure out the name for it. And I was trying to name it all these cool things. I was
Right.
like, what if I name it Ember?
Right.
Something that has
Burning.
nothing to do with the song.
Right.
And he's sitting there at the kitchen table with me. He looks over at me and he goes, why don't you just name it what's in the chorus? I was like, oh, what a good point.
Right.
What
Yeah.
a smart idea. He was like, because I'm never going to be able to find Ember on a streaming platform, but Run and Hide, if I hear the song, I can look it up. I was like, you were so smart. It's like you got a degree or something.
Right. That's awesome. Some other stuff you think people would like about you? Anything else that we need to know about you?
I've got a song coming out at the end of this month called If I Sin For You. I'm probably going to play it today.
And they're going to debut that with the January 23rd at MB Speakeasy at Old Town Spring.
Yes.
Right?
It comes out on the 24th, so if you show up on the 23rd, you're going to get to hear it a day early.
Yeah, like a sneak peek on a Thursday in Old Town Spring, no cover. I highly recommend you check out this amazing, awesome singer. She's just really, really good at what she does. Are there some people? Why don't you tell us some of the people that you think that helped you get here? I mean, we know had a few of them. Your mom, your dad.
Right. I've got my mentor, Uncle Rhino from Louisiana.
Uncle Rhino?
Uncle Rhino.
What Uncle Rhino. To the cool nickname for an uncle. What part of Louisiana?
Gosh, I can't remember. Oh my gosh, I'm such a bad mentee.
New Orleans or Baton Rouge?
It's a smaller town in Louisiana. Oh my gosh,
he live in the
totally
Gator?
before.
Did he live in the bayous? All of a sudden, I'm talking Cajun, on Lone Star Community Radio.
Oh my gosh.
No, really, Uncle Rhino. What a cool name.
Yeah, he's a singer-songwriter. He's been in the business since he was my age.
Well, thank God
done everything.
Thank God his name ain't Uncle Unicorn. That doesn't sound quite as macho, But no, that is awesome. Here we're going to take a break, and then we're going to come back with your incredible performances, and your performance is going to be great. Can't wait. So lucky to have you on our show, and you're such a fantastic talent, and I like the fact that. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your record label and what you're wanting to do with that, and also too, I almost forgot, you love theater.
I do.
Play. Yeah. So let's back it up a little bit and keep this going.
Back it up to the theater.
Because there's music in that, and something tells me you're going to write your own play and have your own musical one day with your own music. I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, I'm kind of a futurist, so it's not
okay, you can read the future.
You're
like one of those ladies with the crystal ball.
But little something like that. We'll talk about that later. About my particular skill set, like Liam Neeson. I have a particular set of skills. Tell us some about your theater, and I think that's very interesting. You're doing acting, and
I started acting because in middle school, signed up for a home economics class, and
Maureen.
For people who don't, it's interesting.
Right.
For people who don't know, I have celiac disease, so wheat is a huge problem for me.
What is that? I've never even heard of it before.
It's an autoimmune disorder where I can't consume any gluten. So basically, if it gets inside me, my immune system attacks itself.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, so a little funky.
Stay away from the gluten.
And in home economics, you cook with a lot of wheat. I didn't think this through because I was 12. And I was like, there's so much use in learning how to do things like sew and cook and stuff like that. Just basic taking care of yourself stuff. I knew how to do most of it, but I was like, I'd love to learn how to do that just a little more. So I know how to take care of myself when I get older. Well, it wasn't working out because there's too much wheat and I was not so smart. So I'd eat anything that was put in front of me and I got really sick. Right. So I had to drop out of that class. And the only classes that were open was woodshop or theater. I did not want to do woodshop. I was like, you can't make me. Right. So I was like, I guess I'll do theater. But I was, 12-year-old sassy about it because sure. I was in band and I liked playing the clarinet and I wasn't sure about this theater thing. Mm-hmm, right. And I showed up the first day in a terrible mood. Right. Because I was
But I bet you were hooked.
I was hooked. Because then they're like, you get to pretend to be whoever you want to be. I was like, wait
a minute. Cool.
We get to do make-believe.
That's right.
And it's socially appropriate.
Right.
We get to play on the playground, but it's okay.
Right. Cosplay with,
Yeah. And I had so much fun. And after that, I just kind of got hooked to it.
See, I kind of got it similar to that, but it's because I have like about 4 or 5 different personalities. Not like Sybil, but no, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I think I've always feel that everybody wears a mask at one side or another because of so many different reasons, and
I'm painfully honest, sometimes too much so.
Oh no, that's I'm brutally honest myself. Well, guys, we are going to take a break and we're going to come back with her doing an amazing performance. Be sure to tune in every Thursday night for Lone Star Community Radio, Audio Impact, or the Texas Songwriters Alliance. Please donate to Lone Star Community Radio. We're a nonprofit, and we need all the funding we can for all this great programming that Dick brings to the community of Conroe and beyond. So we'll be back with some music with our awesome music guest, Celeste Marie Wilson.
Car enthusiasts of Conroe, FM 104.5 and 106.1 Lone Star Community Radio invites you to shift into gear every Monday from 1 to 2 with Cruising Car Club Talk with Robert and Randy for news on all things automotive in the greater Houston-Conroe area. Can't make a live show? We've got you covered. You can find all of our uncut content, including full episodes on Spotify, iTunes, Play Store, YouTube, Facebook, and irlonestar.com. Again, that's Mondays 1 to 2, Cruising Car Club Talk with Robert and Randy. See you there.
Welcome, everybody, to Texas Songwriters Alliance Audio Impact on Lone Star Community Radio. I am your host, and we are here with fantastic singer-songwriter, up-and-coming Texas music star Celeste Marie Wilson. She is a fantastic talent, and she's about to do 7 songs. Tell us about this first song you're going to do, my friend.
This first song is going to be the song that comes out at the end of this month, called If I Sin For You. It comes out on January 24th, but if you want to hear it early, you can come to my show on January 23rd at the MB Speakeasy at 7 p.m. There's no cover charge, and there's exclusive merch there.
Thursday night.
This song is, how do I say it? It's like this kind of, I haven't been in a relationship in a very long time.
Right.
And it's like kind of almost what the level of passion I want to feel. And the level of passion I know I do feel every time I like somebody. Because I'm not a half in. I'm like, I'm full all in. I'm all in and I get my heart hurt. So I'm like, if I like you, girl, you need to pray for me.
I'm going to write a song about you.
I'll write a song about you. Hopefully it's nice. Be on good behavior.
Yeah, right. Don't go Taylor Swift on somebody, okay?
Oh, gosh. This is If I Sin For You.
And what's the name of the song?
If I Sin For You. Okay. He smelled like the crisp air and apples from a tree. He'd pray beside me on his knees by my feet. Though he is serpent and I may be Eve, to live is to sin, babe, if you wish to be free. Oh, I'm begging you, you've been too good to me. I am all you want, and you're all I need, baby. I brought for you, tangled in your sheets. If I sin for you,
awesome song. Very powerful.
Thank you.
Boy. You're not dating him anymore, are you?
Huh, he's imaginary.
Oh, okay.
Goodness gracious.
I'm about to say, wow.
I'm sorry, but if I wrote a song like that about a man, he better not break up with me.
Yeah, he better not.
It's like, he's down bad. She's down bad.
I'd be scared to break up with you.
You'd be like, something's going to happen bad to me.
Don't make me write a song about you, man. Don't make me Taylor Swift you.
I don't know. If someone wrote a song like that about me, I'd be like, actually, we're married now. Thanks for the proposal.
That's right. You ain't got to do a whole Amy Winehouse album just for me. No, I've got a couple of songs for Kimberly, and I said I think I'm going to do that for you, like the male version of it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do the Kimberly album. She says you better not.
As you should.
Tell us a little bit about song number 2.
Song number 2 I'm going to sing is the first love song I ever wrote. And it is actually about my little sister.
Oh.
I was like, I had no love songs in my thing, and I was like...
And what's her name again?
Lisette.
Lisette. That's a cool name.
It's funny because it rhymes.
Especially
with
if you like vampires. I mean, hi, Lisette.
And I was like, I should write a song for her about just
cross.
like, you know,
Yeah.
just like...
Sister love.
Well, I wanted her so bad.
Yeah.
You know, I begged my mom and dad. I was like, I got a sneaky older brother.
Right.
I want a little sister. I prayed. I was like, please, God, do me a solid. Give me a little sister.
I know. I need somebody to play with
Don't
and
make
torture.
me be the only girl. And I got her, and it was like the best gift I've ever been given.
Sure. That's awesome.
And I was like, I don't think, like, that was the first time, because I was 5 and she was, before technically I was about to turn 5. And it was the first time I'd ever really felt like when you're little, you know what it's like to be loved, but you don't know what it's like to feel.
Right.
Like, to, like, choose something.
Yeah. And, you know, I picked up on that immediately when I was loading up the car from your house after having the fajitas, the wonderful fajitas that you guys made for us. I walked back in when Johnny was playing my acoustic guitar, and y'all were both sitting there Indian style, 4 feet away from him, watching every note like real fans right there in front of the baby grand. And Johnny is amazing, by the way. He's just...
He really
you know,
is.
I didn't really unleash him, but, you know...
So sweet.
Yeah, he is. He's like
a good person and a good musician.
Oh my God, he's just such an amazing. I love that little brother. Can't wait to we have him on the show. Okay, so tell us about this next song.
It's called Sunlight Stargazer, and it is about when I was having a hard time in my life. It was like, even when the sun was out, she could still see the stars connecting.
Sure.
And
like the Little Dipper.
Like the Little Dipper. Everything's star-themed with me.
That's right.
All right, I'm going to get into it. I can still see them when the sun comes out. It's just you and me, not a sound around. I feel harmonies when you flash that smile. It's a symphony of our inner child. Sunlight, stargazer, fireflies in the middle of the night. Sunlight, stargazer, you found a
beautiful song. Woo! Wow.
That
Love
one's
it.
not released yet. Don't tell anyone.
We won't.
I think y'all are the first people to have it.
Oh, exclusive on Lone Star Community Radio Audio Impact. Exclusive. Song number 4.
Are we on 4?
Oh, no, is it
3?
3, my bad.
It's okay.
I'm
We're
dyslexic.
musicians. We're
My
not
bad.
supposed to
That's
count.
right.
Next song, I'm going to play one that is released, since we've gotten 2 that's not released,
Right.
that aren't released. This is called Great Expectations. It's based on the book Great Expectations, and it's about that first love you have when you're sitting across the room and you see them and you're like, we're madly in love, but you're in middle school, so you're obviously not. And you never date, and then you do the normal thing, and you wait, years, and I don't even know how many, and then you write a song about them and post it all over online, and they text you and ask if the song is about them, and you're like, oh, well, their name's in the middle, so I have to say yes.
Right.
And then you never talk again. That's the vibe of this song. It is streaming everywhere. Great Expectations by Celeste Marie Wilson. Our love is in Latin. I'll never learn to speak it, but I'll find it hidden in my French and in my English. A language we never spoke, but heard in our silence. My innocence was stolen, and I'm still trying to find it. We had great expectations, a detour from our destination, some terrible miscommunication, a transforming deviation. My tears were in oil, a painting too long to dry, so the sky opened up and it started to cry. You were my colors, my favorite shades of blue. I've tried other people, but the one I want is you. We had great expectations, a detour from our destination, some terrible miscommunication, a transforming deviation. So dear Philip, you know where to find me, still stuck in your heart. But please don't mind me. You were my first love, and I fear you're the last. So please don't let our past day pass. We had great expectations, a detour from our destination, some terrible miscommunication, but you turned my city into a nation.
Another great song.
Thank you.
Keep bringing the hits. So this is song number 4.
This is song number 4.
I can count.
I'm going to play another released one because why not? It's called Up There Singing. And this one's a bit more fast-paced, so hopefully hopefully my fingers keep moving.
Well, bring it.
It is about the what you want. I had somebody from Nashville, I was talking to them, and I was like, you know, sometimes the music industry is so discouraging. Mm-hmm. You'll walk into an open mic, and you will be there in a line of 10 other people, and you go up and you play, and it's like nobody's paying attention, and sometimes it feels very lonely. But I was like, I'm not really playing for me.
No.
I mean, like, you know, I'm doing this because I love it, but at the end of the day, I'm playing for who I was, that little girl on the playground that didn't know how to fit in. Right. And for the little girls who are that today. Yeah. And
it's an inspiration.
Yeah, and the dream of being able to be yourself without filter.
No watering yourself down.
Yeah, no water, just up there on stage. That's what I want. Right. And, you know, to help girls and pave a path for them to do the same.
You're a fantastic example of that.
Thank you very much. That means so much to me. That's so sweet.
Well, it's okay. It's the truth. You know, it's another one of the reasons why I want to do business with you and your family, because you guys are on it, you know, so and it's an easy choice for me.
And I just was like, I sat down and I wrote this song in about 40 minutes. Came to me pretty quick.
I know, you've written over 200 songs. It's kind of prolific, so.
And I was like, this is just like a message to me, so whenever I'm like at an open mic and I feel discouraged or I'm doing something and I'm kind of scared, I
whip
play
that song out.
And I whip it out and I'm like, yeah, this one's kind of for me, but I hope y'all like it.
Okay.
Blueberry skies, peach-lit lights, half-written lines about how words never die. This fragile moment, I stand and hold it. Innocent lies, stardust eyes, one single rhyme can change your entire life. I can feel me bleed into history. I know that if I don't go now, I may not ever make it. I look for my face in the crowd of unfamiliar faces. Every friend of an enemy will just say I faked it. But when I reach the top, I'll be up there singing it. Oh, oh, I'll be up there singing indigo nights, city sights, one single thing on my mind, get my fantasy become reality. New York lights in my eyes on a stage that's bigger than my hardest time. Girl, you did this, you really did it. I know that if I don't go now, I may not ever make it. I'll look for my face in the crowd of unfamiliar faces. Every friend of an enemy will just say I faked it. But when I reach the top, I'll be up there singing it. Oh, oh, I'll be up there singing it. Oh, oh, I'll be up there singing. They threw sticks and stones to try to break my bones, to try to break my soul, to try to put me underground. And so I wrote it down, I ran around the town. I can't even hear them now. I can't even hear them now. I know that if I don't go now, I may not ever make it. I look for my face in the crowd of unfamiliar faces. Every friend of an enemy will just say I faked it. And when I reach the top, I'll be up there singing. Hey. Oh, oh, I'll be up there singing it.
That's a real happy song. Very,
I
very
know. So many sad ones that
Oh.
like, get a little groove on.
Very,
That was my
very-
top streaming last
very,
year.
very, very happy. Very happy. Uplifting.
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 Well, if you want to dance and be uplifted,
Right.
it's
right.
out there. It's out there on streaming platforms.
You don't want me dancing. You'll run for cover. 2 left feet.
Oh, God.
I've watched Saturday Night Fever way too many times. Sorry, John Travolta. I didn't do you proud. Song number 5. Like the Mach 5. Speed Racer.
I'm going to play... this song.
What is the name of this?
It's called Lilith's Garden. And I have some people who really don't like me, which is okay. Nobody's liked by everybody. And I was like, if I were them,
What, you're not everybody's cup of tea?
No, I guess not.
Oh, well, I can relate.
Some of them think I'm whiskey in a teacup, not actually tea in a teacup, so. And I was like, what would I say if I were them about me? Because I was like, this will help me figure out from their point of view.
Wow.
So I wrote a song hating on myself.
Yeah.
So this is...
Yeah, you
this
don't
is
need no
called
help.
Lilith's
I did it
Garden.
all by yourself.
Yeah, I don't need your help.
I can hate myself.
I can say mean things about me too.
That's right. That's right.
And so it's like kind of this
That's funny.
ironic thing of what kind of some of the things I actually have said about me. And I was like, I might as well put it into a song and
Kind of poke fun at yourself a little bit.
yeah, poke some fun and then make it like this kind of serious thing when sometimes people just hate women for no real reason.
Well, they just hate for no reason.
Yeah, they just hate people for no
People
reason.
just-
It's like you're breed.
I actually have got, I know what it is. A lot of them didn't get hugged a lot as little kids. So I'm just keeping it real. Go ahead.
And I wrote this and I was like, how about I use some hard jazz chords that I will struggle to remember. I was
Yummy.
like, this is perfect.
I love it. That's great.
Her garden is full of wicked words. Don't get too close or you'll catch a curse. A siren voice of wonder with a sinful intent. She'll take you out for a dopamine hit. Oh, there's still dust in her hair. Oh, if you see her, you'll just stare. Oh, got no man, but she don't care. Nor Eden nor Adam could possibly fathom how she won the game if they're blown out her flame. Nor Eden nor Adam could pin the sarcasm dripping from her voice, saying you had no choice. She spoke too loud when they stole her voice. A woman should act in gentle poise. A girl falling from heaven into mortal abyss. She'll take you out with a poisonous kiss. Oh, there's still dust in her hair. Oh, if you see her, you'll just stare. Oh, got no man, but she don't care. Nor Eden nor Adam could possibly fathom how she won the game if they're blown out her flame. Nor Eden nor Adam could pin the sarcasm dripping from her voice, saying you had no choice. She said, 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 tie her up or burn her down. The wicked witch is back in town. Rip the words right out her mouth, screaming with the cotton mouth. Throw her in, I hope she drowns. Sad remarks can't save her now. Nor Eden nor Adam could possibly fathom how she won the game if they're blown out her flame. Nor Eden nor Adam could pin the sarcasm dripping from her voice, saying you had no choice. She said, she said, she said, she said.
Great song.
Thank you.
I almost feel like Groundhog's Day because I keep repeating the same thing. It's awesome, great, phenomenal.
Well, the next one I'm gonna play. That was horrible.
Right?
Never
Oh
play
my
that
God!
again.
Stop it! Wow, fantastic. Tell us a little bit about song number 6.
Song number 6. Okay, so that one I just played was unreleased, but it's coming out with the album.
Okay,
That's coming out in the spring. I don't know if I'm supposed to say the date yet or not.
it's all good.
But the next one I'm going to play is released. It's called Drowning Under. It is about the story of Icarus. And you know when Icarus has touched the sun and he's falling into
melting.
the ocean.
Right.
It's kind of like right there.
Right.
Where no one can save him anymore, and he's had this huge ambition.
Right.
And it burned him.
Yeah. You got burned.
Yeah. And I was like, I should write a song about that because I feel like I have a lot of the same personality types. Like, my personality type is INFP.
Right.
I know this is like a little off the beaten track, but I have a lot of personality types of other songwriters that I love, like Kurt Cobain. And it was like...
And you're also saying that you would have no problem flying close to the sun.
I would have no problem touching the sun. And I was like, I feel like there's a certain layer of being an artist, knowing that doing this and choosing this path is almost being like, oh, I'm going to get burned.
But you're prepared for it.
But I'm so ready to get burned. I'm so ready.
You got your suntan lotion on. You got your bullfrog.
I got my suntan lotion on. Okay, y'all, if you insist.
I'm going to keep the burn to a minimum, though. But
it's like, you know you're going to get burned, and you're choosing it because you love the art so much.
You're willing to take that pain and suffering because of the art.
Because of the art, and being like, oh, I'm going to get burned. Some people are going to like me, some people aren't.
It's called paying the price.
It is. Everything comes with a price.
That's true.
I'm going to grab another bottle of water.
You go right ahead.
This is my hardest song to sing, so.
Uh-oh.
I'm hoping if I drink enough water, it'll make it easier.
Be sure to go like and follow Celeste. She's an amazing artist. And also don't forget to donate to Lone Star Community Radio, care of Audio Impact. We really appreciate it. Dick does a bunch of great work here at Lone Star Community Radio. So, song number 6.
Song number 6, Drowning Under. I find some hope in giving up to seek that never-ending rush, to think I'd ever be enough for you. I'm begging you for sympathy. You cut to stand and watch me bleed. I revert back to a younger me with you. Someone save me. There's not much longer. I'm going under. I'm drowning under the water. I found some joy in solitude, anywhere where there's no you. Fantasy's what I'm used to. I met the devil at 16, relived every single thing, living dead, just trying to make do. Someone save me. There's not much longer. I'm going under. I'm drowning under the water. Why am I not enough? Give it all, but it's just too much. Why am I not enough? Why am I the real me's a memory? I touch the sun just to feel seen. ditched this town just to feel free. I've lost all my dignity. I burned myself as a strategy. My heroes all know me. I'm trapped inside of their tragedy. Why am I not enough? 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 Why am I someone save me? There's not much longer. I'm going under. I'm drowning. I'm drowning. The real me's a memory. I touch the sun just to feel seen. I'm my own worst enemy. I ditched this town just to feel free. I've lost all my dignity. I burned myself as a strategy. My heroes all know me. I'm trapped inside of their tragedy. Why am I not enough? Give it all, but it's just too much. Why am I not enough? 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 Why am I not enough?
Another beautiful song, one right after the other. Blown away by your talent.
Thank you.
Excuse me. Yeah, like I might have mentioned earlier on the show, I discovered her at a Houston Songwriter Association Spotlight Artist Showcase. Your friend Joe Crump is going to be on in a few weeks.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah, Joe Crump.
He's so good.
He really is, and really great guy. All right, we're getting close to the end of
The last
Audio
song.
Impact with Celeste Marie Wilson, and this is our last song. Tell us a little bit about it.
This song is unreleased. It's currently in production. It's called Ever Wanted.
Another exclusive on
Another
Lone Star
exclusive.
Community Radio.
It's like Cinderella, but modern, and it's like, I don't know if the prince is like, I don't know if the prince likes me.
Oh,
Because
right.
he's a prince,
Right.
you know, and it's like that, I don't know.
I don't think this shoe fits me.
I don't know if the shoe fits me, but then it does. Then it does fit. And that, I don't know. I'm based on all the songs I've written, there's going to be some man that comes to me with dark hair and beautiful eyes soon.
At this rate, yeah, absolutely.
At this rate, I don't know.
But you know, me and Missy will be there to screen them, just so you know. We got your back.
I'm looking up online. 21-year-old men, dark hair, dark eyes. Very nice.
That's right.
This is called Ever Wanted. The room's so loud I can't hear a thing. Romantic music on harps and strings. Sparkling lights. Pale moonlight. I see you walking over to me. Then we're dancing. Is this a dream? Hands intertwined, your eyes on mine. Don't make me fall in love with you. One dance, and all of this is through. But you're heaven sent, you're dazzling, you're everything I've ever wanted. And I feel so right, I've lost my mind. You're everything I've ever wanted. You're telling jokes, but I stand and stare at how the light dances off your hair. Cheeks rose pink. I can't think don't leave me there. I know it's too good to be true. I know you never like me too, but you're heaven sent, you're dazzling, you're everything I've ever wanted, and you feel so right. I've lost my mind. You're everything I've ever wanted. You're everything I've ever. You're everything I've ever. You're everything I've ever wanted. The tears are falling as I'm running from the one thing I've wanted all my life. Someone who loves me right. You fall to your knees begging, please won't you spend your whole life with me? I turn around, all the sound drowns out, and you say I'm heaven sent, I'm dazzling, I'm everything you have ever wanted, and I feel so right. You've lost your mind. I'm everything you have ever wanted. I'm dazzling, I'm heaven sent, I'm everything you have ever wanted, and I feel so right. You've lost your mind. I'm everything you have ever wanted. I'm everything you've ever. You're everything I've ever. I'm everything you've ever wanted. Woo! I'm everything you've ever. You're everything I've ever. I'm everything you've ever wanted.
Amazing. As usual. Kind of getting used to it. Before we end the show, I completely forgot to thank some very, very important media partners and sponsors. As of today, my good friend Slade, Anthony Michael Delaberto is our new media partner and my new sponsor. Slade is absolutely one of the best 3D and motion graphic artists in the country. He's also ex-military. He's a devil dog. He's an ex-Marine. And I can't be more thankful for him and helping me with all these projects that have to do with Audio Impact Music Festival and a bunch of other stuff that we're doing. I just wanted to make sure a big shout out to him. Music News, Kevin Wildman, that's another one of our sponsors. And Rock Rage Radio with Jay Lambs Remy. One more time, go out, follow, check Celeste out. She's an amazing artist. I'm so thankful to having you here and your talent. And again, thank you for inviting me and Johnny to your home this past weekend. We had such a blast, and you're talented and you're very gracious. And your mom, Missy, is just fantastic. And we're really looking forward to doing that again and supporting you. I know they love you here at Lone Star Community Radio, and we're just looking forward to supporting you big time. So don't forget, follow and like this amazing artist. You will not be disappointed. And that's it. Have a great time, and we're out of here.